Master Building with Kayleigh on YouTube. Please subscribe and don't forget our website for magical places, secrets, and stories. Episode 47, a visit to the Sugar Shack. Here we are at the Maple Sugar Camp in South Lancaster. This is what the farm looks like. We're going to drive up to the Sugar Shack and watch how they're making maple syrup. You can see the tremendous amount of steam coming out of the Sugar Shack. Here's the traditional way of collecting sap from maple trees, tapping them and then hanging a bucket and letting it slowly drip to fill the bucket. And they have thousands of trees with buckets attached to them to collect the maple syrup. However, there are more modern ways to do this nowadays. Instead of attaching thousands of buckets and then having to haul all the buckets into the boiler, and here's the boiler in the boiler room inside the Sugar Shack, what you can do is you can connect hoses up to all the maple trees. And that's what they've done on this maple syrup farm. They have these blue plastic tubes and they've connected them all to the trees outside. There's a huge network, thousands of kilometers of tubing connecting all of the trees together, and they all feed into the one tube that brings the sap into the Sugar Shack. Thousands and thousands of liters of sap. You can actually see it flowing through the blue lines. It's not just a drip, it's like a river. It's like you turned on the hose. It's got so much sap coming in through all these connected tubes. Once inside, all of this stuff has to get boiled in the boiler. And so we have a roaring fire at the bottom of the boiler. They're throwing huge split pieces of softwood into the fire to burn. They have a blower to make it even burn hotter. This hot fire boils the sap that's coming off the maple trees and reduces it. The steam comes off, the water comes off, and out comes maple syrup. So a 2% sugar solution coming in from the trees turns into like an 80% maple syrup. And they fill thousands of these containers all year long. And boy, is it good. It tastes so good. It's fresh. It's not like the stuff you buy in the store. This tastes light and sugary, and it is just delicious. Look at it boiling away in the boiler. So now it's time to go and sample some of this maple syrup. So here she is packing down the ice in a tray, getting it nice and flat, and she's going to pour the maple syrup onto it so we can roll it up onto a stick and taste it. It's absolutely delicious. Kayleigh's getting ready. She's watching very carefully. Now she's going to dip her ladle into the freshly made maple syrup, and she's going to pour out some lines of maple syrup for us to try. And boy, is it ever tasty. The fresh maple syrup is placed on the ice, which cools it rapidly. And as it cools, you can wrap it around your stick. It's like making a fresh maple syrup lollipop. Once it's wrapped around your stick, you can taste it. How does it taste? Pretty good. It's really, really good. I would recommend going to the Sugar Shack. Visit the maple syrup farms. Bye for now. We had a great time. See you next time on Master Building with Kayleigh.